Located along the rugged northwestern Oregon coastline, 84 miles west of Portland, Oregon, and 3 miles north of Oceanside, Oregon, nestled within the Cape Meares State Scenic Viewpoint, is Cape Meares Lighthouse, the shortest lighthouse on the Oregon coast, standing at only 38 feet tall. It features an impressive kerosene-powered lens, first lit on January 1st of 1890. The first order Fresnel lens was one of the most powerful and largest of its day. Mariners could spot the distinctive red and white flashes from more than 21 miles away. The trail to the lighthouse is a short 0.5 round trip of a mile path that leads down to the point where the lighthouse is perched out on the end of the cape from the parking lot. There's a small fee to park your car at the parking lot that you can obtain from the self-serve kiosk and place it on your car's dash during your visit. So it's 0.2 of a mile to head down to the end of the cape here in order to view the lighthouse. So that's what I'm doing now. It's really nice and shaded. It's a warm day today, but it's nice and shaded on this trail, so it's definitely something you want to do if you come out to the Cape here. There's several little spots where you can see the coastline in both directions, so it's kind of nice as well. I'm here at the Cape Meares Lighthouse. It's the shortest lighthouse at only 38 feet here in Oregon along the coast out of the lighthouses that line the coastline. And it has a special lens in it that was only this one and the one in Hawaii that was used. It was installed in 1890, but it was decommissioned in 2014 by the Coast Guard, and it was replaced with just a single beacon light. So go down and check it out. Cape Meares Lighthouse and this scenic headland sit out on this point called Cape Meares. The sheer cliffs here drop straight down 217 feet to the Pacific Ocean. That first step's a doozy. Both the lighthouse and the headland were named after Captain John Meares, who sailed and navigated these treacherous waters prior to lighthouses on this coast back in 1788. He was a British explorer and fur trader back in the day. The views looking out over the coastline and the 3 wildlife refuges are spectacular. The Oregon Islands National Wildlife Refuge is located just offshore, spanning 1,853 acres across 320 miles of Oregon's coastline. During the summer months, from May to September, the Oregon State Parks offers free tours where you can climb the 3 stories up to the top of the lighthouse and learn more of the lighthouse's history. This lighthouse houses a rare first-order Fresnel lens weighing in at 1 ton, specially made in Paris, France, and was brought over on a ship around Cape Horn in South America and then hoisted up this steep cliff by crane and mounted on the top of this lighthouse. Back in the parking lot area, there is lots of information in this shelter to learn about the lighthouse's history, the local sea life, and the other lighthouses along the Oregon coast. There were 9 historic lighthouses built along the Oregon coast in the late 1800s. Each light had its own signature to help mariners navigate the coastline. Lighting along the coast was designed to keep a ship within sight of light at all times. So they start from the top of Oregon at Tillamook Rock, and then it's this one, which is the shortest one at 38 feet. And then they go on down, and I can show you pictures of each one as we've traveled down the coast of Oregon to see all 9 of these lighthouses. One of only 2 8-sided lights in the United States. The other one is in Hawaii, and the keepers were given detailed directions and instructions for maintaining this masterpiece. So this tells all about the lighthouse and the 3 keepers that were appointed to maintain the lighthouse. This talks about the species of killer whale and gray whale, as well as the humpback whale and the northern elephant seals that are in this area. The seabirds, that the common moor that we often see in Alaska, as well as the western gull, and even the puffins come down this far. And of course, wildlife here in the forest lands nearby. That overlooks down to the beach area and along the coastline. Look how beautiful today is. So cool. You can see a few people down at that beach down there. You see the haystack rocks. Those haystack rocks are just off the coast. There's a few more out here. There's even one with a tunnel, an arch that's been eroded into it from the ocean waves that has formed that. But you can see there's a house out on the end of there, and you can see where the road continues along this cape. But really pretty. So yeah, these are stack rocks. They are made up of a different type of harder rock than the surrounding rock, and that's why they still remain. So absolutely beautiful. A nice day here at Cape Meares Lighthouse and the Cape. Thank you for joining me today here on the beautiful Oregon coast. Whatever you're doing today, get out to the great outdoors and do something that makes you smile.